Hey guys, Houston Cowdog here. Custom 1_64 farm trucks over on Instagram. Be sure you check me out over there. Okay, got another video here, guys. I'm going to show you a couple of cars I've picked up lately. I want to go over also a couple of M2 Camaros that I found somewhat recently. Actually, maybe about 6 weeks ago or so. But I did want to go over them. This is another one of the Maisto Jeep Wrangler JKUs. It's like this. And this. This one does something a little special though. Yep, it's a rollback car. Found that at an HEB grocery store down at an HEB Plus in Pearland, Texas, which is South Houston, or a little south of Houston. And this rollback series, they've got a few cars, like a Viper, a Lamborghini. This is the only one I liked enough to pick up. It's the exact same, and all of the cars in this rollback series are the exact same as just the regular 1/64 scale car. But they've got a little rollback motor in them. And this one's in a good color, white. I should have picked up more than one at that price. I didn't. They're only available, or I've only seen them anyway, at HEB Plus, which is a huge HEB, and it's kind of supposed to mimic like a Target/Walmart. They've got a lot of stuff, electronics, more toys, clothing, stuff like that. So I thought you guys might like that. And I wanted to mention, earlier I brought up these little Maisto cars that are less than $1. And I mentioned how each store has their own label. I do have a few here to demonstrate. I've already shown you two. This is a fresh metal that was at Dollar Tree. I may have said Walgreens in the last video, but fresh metal at Dollar Tree. They are carded as Tough Gears at HEB grocery stores down here. And then also at Walgreens, and this is an old package. I think they have a new package now. But I'm sorry, at Walgreens, they are called Speed Wheels, or at least they were. This is a little trailer that I bought years ago. I haven't seen this trailer on the pegs in a long time, 5-6 years or even longer. I did buy as many as I could find back then. I think I'm only down to about 3 or 4 of them left. So, on the note of the less than $1 or sub $1 Maisto cars, I did buy this at Dollar Tree the other day. And guys, for 79 cents, or actually, you know what, at Dollar Tree these are $1, but most other places they're less than $1, either 2 for $1 or 79 cents. This is a Lamborghini Huracan. And guys, you can't beat that. Look at the detail, is better than on a lot of Hot Wheels. Or, you know, as good or even better than some Matchbox too. And for $1 or less than $1, that's not bad. And it's even scaled nicely too. The closest thing I'm going to have around here would be a Corvette, and that's pretty close, guys. You know, those Lamborghinis in person, when you get up on them, they're big cars. They are not small little sports car things. They're big cars. Then I wanted to show you guys, I'll show you this real quick. I got this in the mail last week. That's a Green Machine. That's a Kill Bill Green Machine 79 Trans Am. I don't collect Green Machines. I of course grab them when I find them, which is not often. I do kind of hoard them away. I think I've got about 20 or 21 of them that I've found over the past couple of years. At one time I did have a lot more. I sold a lot of them off a long time ago. But I've been hanging on to the ones I've found the past couple of years. But anyway, I wanted to buy. I never order them, or I never bid on them on eBay and pay a premium. I did on this one because I wanted it to display with my 77, 79 Trans Am collection. I think this green body car with the gold on it is really, really cool. I traded. I posted on Instagram that I was looking for this car. And then I got a message from somebody on Instagram letting me know that they saw one on Facebook for trade or sale. I got in contact with that person on Facebook. He was very friendly and very willing to make a deal. And I traded him I traded him in an M2 chase car. I believe it was the old red Drivers series. It was a 71 Charger. I traded him an early Hot Wheels 510 regular car. And there was something else. I can't quite remember what it was. Oh, I know. It was a Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt Cruiser Bruiser that I found. So, I don't know. Monetarily, he may have ended up with the better end of the deal, but I got rid of some cars that were sitting in a drawer and had been for a long time. And I got this cool green-bodied Trans Am to display on my Trans Am shelf. Okay, guys, let's take a look at these M2 67 Camaros. I don't know if they're 67s or 68. Let me get out my magnifying glass. 67. So these were the AutoZone cars. They came in a 2-pack, and they came on one of the little lifts. As a matter of fact, it might be this one right here that they came on. Yep, I think so. This car is stock. I did black wash the wheels, which means I took the wheels off. I covered them in black Testors enamel paint. You let it sit for about 10 seconds, and then you just take a tissue and wipe it off. And then the black stays down in the indented areas. It helped that wheel out a lot. And then that 2-pack also came with this car. Both of these cars had an AutoZone tampo on them, and then I detampoed it using some acetone, cotton swabs, and Q-tips. This car I pulled the wheels off of, and I put some Greenlight Chevy Rally wheels, Greenlight white wall tires. Opening hood, very nice engine detail, and opening doors. And the doors on both of these cars, for the most part, close tightly. There are some, like that gap is pretty bad right there. But if you look down on the rocker panel, that detail strip lines up pretty nicely on both of these. The doors are actually closed maybe a little nicer on this black one. But good looking car by M2, nice stance. And a pretty good job on this car. Look at that. Nice grille. Lensed headlight, or tail lights rather. Plastic insert for the grille. A lot of times I like that better on cars because it makes it easier for me to paint them. I can pull the grille and the bumpers and everything off, windows out, and then I can paint them without having to mask over any of that. In comparison, I did buy this car the other day. Let's see if I can find it. Here. And look at that, guys. That is a beaut. This is Camaro out of the Johnny Lightning Diorama Christine. I think it's a newer release. I bought it from a hobby seller here who has a really cool shop with a ton of diecast. Jimmy Worm, or J-Car Diecast. He also sells a ton on Instagram and eBay. And this car, which is really awesome. Look at those wheels. Aren't those nice? It came with this. And then it also came with this little Buddy Repperton for $12. But just to compare, Here's the M2 67 to Johnny Lightning 67. Greenlight, of course, does not do this casting yet. I'm sure they will at some point or another. Just want to show you guys those Camaros. And then here's another M2, fairly recent M2 Camaro. This was a 50th anniversary car. I bought it at Walmart. Same deal. It had a Camaro 50 decal on both the doors, and I detampoed it. I took those off, and then I detailed those wheels a little with a Molotov chrome paint pen. The doors do line up. Ooh, not so good on the right side. Pretty good on the driver's side. And then also the other day in Kerrville, I did find this car. And that color is just off the charts, guys. In my opinion. Auto World probably does the best Mach 1, although there are several really good ones. Johnny Lightning did a decent one. Motor Max did a very nice 71, 73 Mustang. And Hot Wheels actually does a really nice one. None of which, oh here, I did bring the Johnny Lightning in for comparison. So I wanted to show you guys that car. And then I did find this the other day here in Houston. I've passed on this several times, but I decided to go ahead and pick it up the other day. This is one of the new colors of the Auto World Roadrunner. I don't know if it's 73 or 74. I think it's a 74. And I think they do a 74 and a 75, and there are slight differences, but I'm not sure what they are. The color on this is just really, really nice. I think they could have done a little bit better. That's one of the things that bothers me about Auto World is I think they could do a little bit better job on the wheels. But and then I do this car. The first releases were red and then a dark gray or gray. I do have the red one loose. I did not bring it in here for the video, and I do have this gray one still on the card. These are getting a little trickier to find, so I'll keep this on the card until I find another gray one or a loose one. I bought this on clearance for $5.39, but that's really, I don't know if that great of a deal, because when Hobby Lobby puts something on clearance, then they'll no longer allow you to use the 40% off coupon, but I still picked it up. They also have this car in black with the white top that they've released recently. I do not have that. I should have grabbed it. I had an opportunity or two to get it, and I did not. And then that's about all I got, guys. I bought this the other day when at Dollar Tree. I do not have this Porsche Carrera GT. I was happy to find that. And as far as European cars and Japanese cars, I typically only have mainline type cars. Hot Wheels, Matchbox, or some of these less expensive Maistos. So I don't have any Kyosho or Tomica Limited Vintage or anything like that. I do have a Johnny Lightning Porsche 911 that's very cool. I wished I had more of those. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you in the next video.